Keep it moving. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Oh, you got him. There you go, Jill's on a red. I'll try to get doubled up the top water. There we go, doubled up. Fall, man, fall is the best fishing. That fish was in 2 feet of water, blew up on the Super Spook. Abel Frost with First Tide. I got my wife Jillian out here with me today. We're heading out to these flats out of Wallace's Bait and Tackle. We're gonna be trying to find some speckled trout, maybe some redfish. But yeah, we're gonna be working shallow grass flats, throwing soft plastics, twitch baits. So let's get out there, let's try to catch some fish. It looks kind of funky just because the jig head's so small, but this is what I'm gonna be throwing. 1/8 ounce jig head with a 5-inch jerk shad. We're just gonna toss that around. Thinking the lighter jig head will keep it up out of the grass better. It might not though. We're in 2 feet of water right here. There we go. Dude, this might be a red. It's a trout, it's a nice one. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is a nice speckled trout. I'm trying to keep him down. Get my net ready. Oh! Y'all, this is a nice speckled trout. Look at that! Speck! Y'all, that is awesome. It's important to wet your hands. I wet my hand before I picked up this fish. He got this lure all tied up in his mouth here. There we go, that's out. Wet my other hand. Look at that, y'all. That's a beautiful speckled trout. Pretty fish, man. This guy's probably right about 19, maybe 20 inches. Look at that. Yellow mouth on him, 2 fangs. Beautiful fish. This fat too, he's thick. We're gonna let him go though.
Chunky boy.
He smoked it. Really? 5-inch jerk shad. Come on, another one. Here we go, speckled trout number 2. He would probably be a keeper. He'd probably just barely be over. The slot is 14 to 24. You're allowed 1 over slot per day. Look at that. These fish are so beautiful, man. He might be right at 14. He's gonna go back though. We're not keeping any trout today, just for fun. Now, I know, why would you switch up your bait if it's working? But I have been trying to build my confidence using twitch baits. And I know there's some trout in here, so I'm gonna throw this, I think it's an MR21 slow sinking twitch bait. It's got 2 treble hooks, and I'm throwing this on my medium rod. There we go. Loosen up my drag a little bit. I had it really tight. But there we go, y'all. Fish number 4. Came right off. Another short guy. There is no secret to the spot that I'm fishing today. This is literally right out of Wallace's Bait and Tackle in the back river. You could probably see it from the parking lot if I'm being honest. Oh, we just got hit right there. 4 or 5 for the day. Oh, this one might be a little bit better. Or he's hooked weird. He's a little bit bigger than the, a little bit bigger than the last. A lot of treble hooks in him though. He was hooked weird. That's one reason I don't like treble hooks, man, is especially in a kayak, dude. Like, I don't have that much space in here. Treble hooks can already be a pain, even if you're on a boat, when a fish gets a lot of them like this. So, yeah, there we go, trout number 5. It's got a really nice thump. This is trout number 12. Caught a dozen so far. We continued to fish the flat for a little bit, ended up with 16 or 17 speckled trout myself. Jill had caught about a dozen. We decided to go into the marsh and see if we could find some reds, and man, am I glad we decided to make that move. I'm gonna start throwing around this Super Spook. This is a topwater lure. It walks back and forth on the surface, and I'm gonna see if I can't get a big, nice slot redfish to eat this. Whoa. We just got blown up on by a red. That was a big red. That might have been an overslot. Wow, he came all the way out of the water. There we go. Oh, he spit it. Thought he had come off. So I didn't really set the hook. I was waiting to feel pressure. Keep it moving, Abel, keep it moving. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was insane. I try to contain my excitement. I don't know how they've missed the hooks, man. I'm gonna try to stand up so I can get it on film a little bit better if they do eat. All right. I think there's a school of reds on that point there. It's either a school or one very active fish. Come on, give me a hookup. Oh, he missed the hooks again. 4 blowups now just on this point. I can't believe they're not getting hooked. There you go, Jill's on a red. I'll try to get doubled up with the topwater. Jill got one of those reds that kept blowing up on our lures. There we go, doubled up. Oh yeah. Finally convinced him to eat. Oh. I got my trout drag set. Y'all, we're going for a little ride here. Those trout are fun, but playing with a fish that can actually pull drag. Uh-oh, mine's coming close to you. No, we're good. Look at us, doubled up. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a school of like upper slots. Oh, this guy might be an over. Yours too? Oh yeah, mine's over. If mine's not over, he's like right at 26. That's pretty. Yeah, just send him out. I don't think he's over. He looks maybe like 25. He's a mini bull.
Really?
Yeah, he's big. I think like 27, maybe 28. I would throw right on that point again. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful red. Definitely an over. Wow. Oh, y'all, it took me 4 tries with the topwater to get hooked up with this guy. I saw his back come out, and man, I knew that there was a big one in there.
When was the female?
Oh, we're gonna sit down here. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is a nice redfish right here. Oh my gosh, he's so strong still. Yo, we've been fighting this fish for, oh my gosh. Jill, it's a 30. It's a 30. Oh my gosh, it might be over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's huge. It's massive. It barely fits in the net, look. Y'all, this is a 30-inch red. Oh my goodness. I knew that there was a big one in there. I didn't think he was gonna be this big. This is my PB for shallow water. Try not to get hooked here by these trebles. This is one reason that I do like using single inlines on my topwaters normally, but this is all I had in the boat today. Oh, y'all, that is a red. Oh, that is a red. Oh, I just want to see. I'm going to go ahead and say 32. Oh, I'm going to say 32. Oh my goodness. You all, he is 32 on the dot. 32 on the dot. And we're going to send this fish back in the water. But you all, that is a red right there. That's a pretty red fish, man. Wow. This guy's clamped down on my finger right now, kind of hurts. But fall, man, fall is the best fishing. That fish was in 2 feet of water, blew up on the Super Spook. We're gonna revive him real quick. Oh, I don't think he's gonna, ow. Oh, he was ready to go. He took off. Ow. Tore my finger up pretty good.
Red fish now.
32 on the dot.
That's sick. That is sick.
I can't believe there was a 30 plus in this marsh. I'm gonna take a break for a second, and Jill's never caught a topwater fish, so I'm gonna try to film this. I'm gonna try to get a nice video for her. Nice cast, nice cast. You got him. Oh, he spit it. Maybe like right up in there. Good cast, good cast. Jill was doing an excellent job working the topwater. Unfortunately, redfish aren't designed to eat off the surface. Their mouths are on the bottom of their head, so you can't get too upset if they miss the hooks. We were following the school for a little ways down this shoreline, but they switched to the shoreline in the back of the frame, and when that happened, they kind of dispersed, and it was hard to find them again. We're coming into a high tide. This grass is getting flooded. Our strategy for fishing a marsh like this is going to be just grind shoreline, work down the edges, and look for shorebirds, bait, and then big V-wakes. Right there, there's a blue heron that just got up. That's a good sign. When you're trying to find redfish in a marsh, it is so important to pay attention to your shorebirds. Those blue herons and big white egrets can tell you so much. Before we get into the end of the video, I want to take a second to go over the 1,000 subscriber donation giveaway. Right now, we're almost 40% of the way to our $500 goal. If you guys are interested in winning some of the stuff that I use in this video, please check out the next couple minutes. If not, you can skip through it, but it'll tell you what I'm giving away and how to donate. I want to go over what exactly I'm giving away. I want to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers and give back a care package of stuff that I use almost every time I go out fishing. What exactly is in the giveaway? Procure. You guys see me use this stuff all the time, especially when targeting flounder. We also have some Z-Man soft plastics. These are their 4-inch paddle tails. We've got red bone, slam shady, pearl, and then some 3.5-inch red bone paddle tails. These will be great in the winter time when things start to slow down. I also have a bunch of different sizes, weights of these Texas Eye Z-Man jig heads. One of my favorite jig heads to use in a marsh is this weedless 1/8 ounce jig head. It's extremely effective for catching redfish and trout. You can throw it up in the grass and it won't get snagged on anything. Amazing jig head. I've also got 1/4 ounce. This I would be throwing in a little bit deeper water. 3/16 ounce, which is a good middleman and allows you to make some longer casts. We've also got a Topwater. This is a Super Spook Jr, 3.5 inch. I think this is the best size ever made. It's small enough that redfish can get it easily, but it's big enough to attract those bigger reds, striped bass, and speckled trout. This is an absolutely amazing lure. It's got nice walk the dog action, incredible. I'm also throwing in a 3/8 ounce Spro bucktail. This is a great thing to throw along pilings, drop-offs, try to catch you some of those flounder. Sometimes when the current's ripping and it's hard to get a paddle tail down to the bottom, throwing a bucktail cuts right through the water and it's easier to bounce off the bottom in heavy current. So I'm including Spro bucktail. It's in pearl white, probably one of the best colors ever made. And last but not least, I just have a couple of first tide stickers. Let's get into how you can enter into the giveaway. This package will be given to one lucky winner. Step 1, very simple, just hit the subscribe button and be subscribed to the First Tide YouTube channel. Step 2 will be very simple as well. First, click this donate button on the First Tide Bay Razor page. Then enter an amount of at least $5 donation. If you want to donate more, you can. Then go ahead and put in your name and make sure you hit publish to honor roll. That'll allow me to see the names of people who have made donations, and that will be what I'm drawing from. Once you filled that out, just continue with billing information and adding a credit card or whatever form of payment you want. I chose the Chesapeake Bay Foundation because they do an incredible job fighting to protect the bay that we all get to enjoy. I grew up going on field trips that were with this organization, and they taught us about all the unique wildlife that inhabits the bay. They also taught us the importance of wetlands and how we must protect them for the next generation. So I wanted to provide an opportunity for us all to give back.
All right, y'all, we're gonna work down this shoreline here, just throwing some soft plastics up in the flooded grass. And then we're probably gonna call it a day. I'm on. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a trout. It's a trout. What? No, it's a red. Yeah, it's a redfish. I'm silly. Oh gosh, ow. Probably pushing under the slot. Yeah, he's about 16 inches. But nice little redfish right up there against that flooded grass. I literally, we just ate some snacks, and then we were like, we were trying to decide if we wanted to leave or not. We decided we were gonna fish a little bit longer, and first cast out, that guy hit it. I wish I had my fly rod. Oh, he had it wrapped around his tail. Oh, be quiet, be quiet. I'm trying to catch all your friends. Another decent small red. These things are so much fun, man. Caught that on a 5-inch jerk shad. Same lure I was throwing for the trout, but I have it rigged on a weedless Z-Man jig head now, just because we're throwing up near this grass and helps avoid some snags. All right, we're calling it a day. We've only been out about 4 hours, which for us is a pretty short one. It's usually like 8. Amazing day, man. This fall fishing is just awesome, and we haven't had a real cold front yet, so the water temps are still up in the 60s, and the fish are going crazy. They're absolutely loving it. But thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this week's video, and stay tuned because we've got some big stuff. If you're following the Facebook, you've probably seen what we recently bought. But yeah, if you're interested and you want to see what we're working on before the YouTube video comes out, follow us on Facebook, First Tide, and it should be linked in the description. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this type of content, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Oh.